It is currently like probably 8 o'clock in the morning. You guys woke up pretty early because of the power incident, and then you were messing with the lumberjack since then.
Yep.
That's all right.
Yep. I think at the end of last session, I put my gnosis to 5. Is that right? Yeah, it looks like.
Or did you? No, you made your. You increased your prime to 5.
Oh my god, really?
Okay.
I can't do that yet.
I can't remember which way it was because I marked the experience off, but I don't remember if I moved the dot.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you did. I'm like 90% sure that you moved your 5.
Okay.
Because your Gnosis was already been at 5.
Right.
And I added the experience you got, Gray.
Oh, okay.
You got 3 normal experience and then 2 arcane beats.
All right, neat.
Yeah.
I was at 0-0. I think.
Nothing.
Yeah, like.
Oh, you had some experience.
Oh, I did. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I meant like in the beats. Like I thought I was at like like 0 at arcane beats.
Oh,
and 0.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so I was like, huh. Oh, but I got experience. Okay, neat.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. No, my mana was at 15 already, so yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys have had 5 Gnosis both for like a couple of sessions.
Right. Okay. I gotta check quick what I can do now.
You haven't wasted any experience, have you?
Me?
Yeah, like
On like non-magic stuff?
No, like permanent spells or other things.
I did 1 for no, but I was about to say I did 1 on a permanent ring thing, but I think since I got an exceptional success, I didn't have to. Or something.
That was an imbued item, yeah.
Yeah, right, yeah, because now like the something takes over the I remember. So that's what I mean. Like you haven't, because I've burnt up I think 2 experience, and that would put me to where I would be able to get my time to 5.
You also have 4 dots in fate as well. I don't know. It has 3 dots in forces. So.
Oh, you don't have 3 in your 4 in your secondary. Oh,
no.
Okay, I thought you did. As in like that's yeah. Because I knew that.
I'm really missing it, but yeah, I don't have it.
Whatever.
Next.
I wanted the 4 in fate, but I don't use it that often. I wanted it so I could change it to whatever I wanted when I fuck with history.
Right.
Because I needed that higher. But, all right, cool. You are a fucking ultra mage now. You got 5. Now you're fucking got really hard spells to cast.
Yep.
Ooh.
Also, very good at casting lower level spells. Yeah. Oh, and you can make rotes now.
Oh,
of any prime spell.
Yeah,
we'll have to look at what that takes later because
yep.
all of my rotes and stuff are in forces. So
yeah, it's fairly time consuming in game. I think it's like an extended roll thing.
Yep.
But
if it were easy, everyone would have them.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, it's not easy to be a master of an arcana.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Right.
So what is prime? What is that one? What's the?
It is magic, just like general magic.
Okay.
The nature of magic.
Mm-hmm. I can like.
So are you Geo again?
A little bit. Sorry, I'm laughing because I was literally about to say I can like hoover magic out of other people.
Yep. Yep, you're Geo.
Yeah.
Because like with forces also, like with that combo, yeah, you're pretty much Geo.
Yeah.
I can do anything.
Oh man. Well, it's like when I got a new magic system, I gotta be like the magic. So anyway.
Yeah.
So okay. With 5 dots in prime, I can
You can divide prime numbers.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's significant. It is
That is.
whoever knew that there was quantized. Anyway. Anyways. Um, wow. Okay. So the first 5 dot in prime here is it's like you can just destroy ley lines and hallows. Yeah. Just have fun. Okay. And then the other one, and the next one is you can make them.
You can destroy what?
Ley lines and hallows.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I can make a golem.
So basically, that you're the reason why the fucking lumberjack is doing what he's doing. Is someone like you?
Definitely the fact that there were like ley lines missing and then they all like cropped up seems like could be something similar to that.
Yeah.
Although such effects do not normally last longer than a couple of months because of just like natural tendencies of the like magical connections across the world and stuff.
So if you were to make a hollow here, I mean, I know we already have one. Say we didn't have one in our house. If you were to make a hollow here, it would go away after a couple months.
For making hallows, it's easier. I'm referring more to destroying hallows and ley lines.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And you can't just make it. It costs 5 mana per level of potency to make to do that one.
Well, I'm sure it's pricey, but
power investment.
I can give someone a new obsession.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, just rewrite history. Like, hey, you. Yeah, that thing you were going for? No. You want to find the most comfortable underwear ever now.
Yeah.
That is now your life goal.
Yeah, I guess I'm not changing it. I'm adding a new one.
Yeah. I suppose, yeah.
Okay. You're on a mission from God. Go do it.
Yeah, prime intervention.
And then the last one here is...
I guess that'd be prime interference.
What is
that? Can destroy magic items.
Oh, yes. Exciting.
Actually, that's pretty good. Because there's been a lot of like magic items we've been involved with lately that could have used just a good destruction.
Oh, like the door.
Yeah, or a few.
Maybe I didn't want to do that to the door.
No, but you know, at the time we were threatening it.
All right. Anyways.
Yep.
Sorry.
Well, a quick breakdown of your powers isn't bad.
Yep.
Yeah. So, what do you guys want to do?
All right. It's morning.
Apparently, the Pinnacle people are over by the quarry, and like there was an incident. That is all you know at this point in time.
And yeah, Gray doesn't know anything yet.
Well, you guys are telepathically linked, so I assume.
Oh, right. I guess if you would have told me right after the phone call or during. So, well, I'm gonna get my coffee. It's way too early. I got woken up quite abruptly. If you want, we can meet. Otherwise, I'll come out there. And then we can go.
Let me check the map. Because, like, your place is, like, on the way from my place to that place, right?
Usually.
Yeah, the Sanctum is closer.
That's pretty much just everything.
Yeah.
But...
The Sanctum is closer to the quarry, yes.
All right. Well, I will go pick you up.
All right.
Or whatever.
All right. I'll have coffee on.
Coffee.
All right.
All right. So you guys.
I go.
Amadine drives down there, and you guys sort of leisurely head over there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the lumberjack wasn't still outside or anything, was he?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I need tasks. Do we have any?
We don't have any in the Sanctum, no.
Damn it. Then, all right. I've got 2 in my duffel
Because
bag.
I'm pretty low as well.
I've got 2 in my duffel bag in my car. I'm gonna drink one of them. Do you need one?
I mean, I'm at 3 out of 15, so I'll let you decide who needs it more.
Wait, you only have 3 left?
Yeah.
Oh, have these both.
Okay.
Yeah, I got plenty left. I've got 14 left.
Okay.
I don't like to be. I don't like any. I don't like being down any.
I like to keep the tank topped off.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, how about my injuries? I just saw them.
What injuries do you have?
3 X's.
Oh.
I've got one.
Oh, the werewolf slapped you, huh?
Oh yeah. He didn't like me.
Yeah. Those are there still.
Okay.
It's 2 days to heal.
Okay.
1 lethal. So.
Mm-hmm. Bashing goes away though, right?
Yeah. Bashing would be gone.
All right, so I don't feel great, but you know.
Yeah, you still got that scratch from one of the werewolf claws that just like nicked you a little bit on the arm.
Yeah.
Pretty deep gouge,
Mm-hmm.
but you know.
It hurts. It's not like it's not magical infected. It's just like big old gaping wound hurt.
Yep. Big old nasty claws.
Yep. It's like cat scratch, but times 100.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'll be fine. Let us proceed.
All right. So, Amadine drives down, swings by the sanctum, and you guys go down towards the quarry. So you get there in probably like about an hour after Cherish calls, assuming you're not like rushing or anything. Oh, and your question, Amadine. If you look outside and try and look around for the lumberjack, is that what you're doing?
Mm-hmm.
You do see him standing sort of on the edge of your lawn, staring back at you with a faceless gaze.
Mm-hmm. He's like going for me, right?
What's that?
He's like going for me though, right?
Like if you go, say you like look around when you're outside at your car, he's definitely looking at you, not the house. Yes.
Right. Okay. Because I would prefer him to follow me and not stick around the house.
Yeah. Lily also says, like, before you leave, I'll let you know, of course, if there's any issue. I suppose I'll have to call someone to fix the front door.
Oh, right.
So, like...
Right, yep.
Like, I guess
Amadine doesn't have any comments about that.
I really wish that I could do the Harry Potter magic of like fixing the door, like when Dumbledore comes in and like fixes people's houses.
That's matter magic.
That's matter magic. But I mean, like to temporal summon something and have it stick forever without having it destroy the fabric of reality.
Oh, well, I mean, you could make it permanent.
I know, but
that's like a huge investiture of power.
That's what I mean. It's like it's such a small item but it requires the same amount of magic power regardless.
Well, yeah, I mean, because you're like taking a piece of time and transposing it in the present.
I guess so. Matter's a lot different, but
matter it would be way easier to do with matter.
But with matter, can they make it like? Can they fix it and have it stability good forever without making a permanent spell?
Yeah, because there are matter spells that like transform or like shape matter, and when you change the shape of matter, that's just how it is now, right?
Yep, right. No,
it's not like being sustained.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Man,
I'll just have to pine for matter magic.
Oh well, I mean, you could start learning it.
I have it.
Yeah.
It's just
Since you have one dot, you can learn it by yourself.
I know. I guess I'll have to look at how to do that. Is that 3 or higher?
I want to say it's 3.
Okay.
That's my guess.
Yep, that's a safe
4
guess.
probably to like do it better.
Yep. Just bigger structures, maybe the whole house.
Yeah. Or just like with more precision.
So,
yeah. Anyways. Yeah. So Amadon, you leave house.
Yes.
And so as you're driving, you do catch sight of the lumberjack on occasion. Alongside the road, just sort of like every once in a while. Watching. Always watching. But yeah, you get to the house and or to the sanctum and pick up Gray, and you guys both head down towards the quarry.
Mm-hmm. We need to like permanency a gate in the basement or something.
That would be useful. Yes. Unfortunately, your space mage left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well.
And I could try, but I don't know how strong that is.
Well, if you wanted it to be permanent, you would have to make the rewrite history permanent.
Oh,
and then you would permanently change your spells.
Oh wait, it's like to cast that, to make that spell.
Yeah, because when the rewrite history goes away, all this effects that you created with that history also go away because they're contingent on that reality.
But then, so what if I rewrote my history, changed into a forces mage, killed the guy with a forces spell, and then it all reverted? Does that guy live?
That's a good question.
Huh. Well, then I guess I don't see a good point to rewrite history then.
I mean, I'm not saying that that will happen. It's just that you don't know if that would happen because you've never tried it.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I don't know.
Yeah.
So if you do it, I guess we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe I have come to a conclusion, but I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Yeah, no problem. Fun stuff, mysteries.
Yep.
In the deep.
All right, yeah. So, long story short, you guys drive up to the quarry area, moving off the interstate and over. So you get up close to where the quarry is, and you see a handful of cars, sort of like parked out in the middle of like the desert. You don't see the quarry anywhere. And like you check your phone or whatever, like your maps app, and like you're there, but the car is just not here right now.
Being veiled.
It's likely.
That was my question to Amadine. It's like, so do you think the quarry's being veiled?
Let me find out.
You do, however, see the like sort of handful of cars and several mages you recognize there.
Okay.
Vigil and Umbros stand out, being masked and wearing like the black suits.
Oh, they're there?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I thought like they were in the quarry under the veil.
No, they appear to be standing by the cars.
All right. Well, I guess no need to find out right away. Let's go talk to them.
Sure.
As you drive up and get out, you see walk up to the group, and it is in total you got Vigil and Umbros and Cherish, and then 2 of the Adamantine Arrow mages that are under Artemis, but not Artemis. And then there are Sooth and Atlas, the two guys you met at the Albuquerque Concilium. Sooth being the Harbinger, and Atlas being the Bastion guy. And both of them they're kind of like separated from each other a little ways, and let's see. They both have like handcuffs on, basically. Looking at them with Mage Sight, it looks like there's a couple of based spells surrounding them. But Cherish kind of nods as the two of you approach and say, I'm glad you're here. We've mostly handled the immediate situation, but I think that there is some additional concerns that we're going to need to address concerning the Leyline node. She indicates the like blank space and says, Umbros has banned the area for the time being. If you'll remember correctly, the creatures that lived inside there, or I don't know if lived is the correct term, but existed inside of there, they seem to have been quite riled up by our friends here and are much more aggressive. They were coming out into daylight.
Mike is forgetting. What are these creatures again?
They're like humanoid things that have a bunch of sort of like holes across their faceless, like fleshy bodies, sort of dressed up like miners. And when they attacked you, there's a bunch of like nasty spines that slid out of the holes.
Okay, yeah, I can't remember. Did they give me a hug?
Yep. They gave you a hug, and then you could like hear whispers through the wounds.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh man, and they hugged you twice, right? Because we did the fight, and then someone died, and so they went back.
Yeah.
And did
That was
the
that
again.
fight? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
That's right. I went and like put myself in the way of.
Yep.
Save that guy's life.
Yep. And I got the brunt of the attack. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, these things.
Yeah, and so Cherish kind of looks over at the two handcuffed mages and sort of frowns and says, these two and their people, well, for one, they are not permitted to be in the city because of our truce with the
Oh, right. Every time you're right. Okay.
the Seers.
Because we
and-
increase our numbers, they're supposed to be able to increase theirs, right?
Yes, and for two, they had an altercation here apparently. If you want to talk to them yourselves to get their first-hand witnesses, be my guest. What we're planning on doing with them, they are going back to Albuquerque and they're going to stand trial in front of the council. I suspect, well, at the very least, they will be banned from coming. They will be banished from Santa Fe, and, well, depending on the verdict of the council, more severe things may occur.
Oh well, whatever.
That is not the reason I called you here. The reason was to look into the aftermath. We need to figure out what sort of damage they caused down there. Whenever you're ready, Umbros can drop the ban. If you would help us with this, of course, that would be much appreciative.
Of course.
Whenever you're ready, Umbros will unban it or something.
Yeah, and then we'll have to go in and investigate. I imagine there will be many of them, but I think we're all able to defend ourselves when prepared.
Right.
So if you wish to speak to those two, I would do so now. We're planning on sending them away before going back in.
Be right back. I'm gonna grab some coffee.
All right.
Unless I should say something.
I mean,
there's Gray talk coming up.
You wanna? Do you want to talk to the two culprits of this incident?
They're just gonna tell us some bullshit.
All right. Well, I'll talk to him while you're getting coffee.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. It won't take long.
All right. Okay, so these two were the crazy conspiracy guys. That you saw?
Also, Sooth is the leader of the Harbingers of the End, who's the sort of crazy doomsday conspiracy guy, and then Atlas was the last bastion, or kind of their foils. Still focused on like apocalypses, but more about like preventing them. Whereas Sooth is maybe not directly about causing them, but like
wouldn't mind experiencing one.
Yeah. The kind of guy who's just way too excited for the zombie apocalypse sort of thing.
Yeah. Oh man,
Yeah.
You want to look at my sword collection?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Right then. Okay. So I'll walk up to him, I guess, and be like,
Which one? They are separate.
"Oh, they are separate."
Yeah.
Well, I'll go with the same one.
Okay. Which one is that? I don't want to make assumptions.
Yes. The one who's more about preventing apocalypses.
Okay. So Atlas, who's like this sort of big, like muscular Hispanic guy with a bunch of like Greek mythology themed tattoos.
Yep.
So you walk up to him and he just kind of like nods solemnly. Says, Amadine, was it?
Yes.
Sorry about all this.
Yeah, it was quite the preface that Cherish has given me here. Since
wasn't our intention to cause problems, trying to prevent problems, but well, Sooth kind of made things spiral out of control in ways that I guess we weren't equipped to handle. Didn't think he would attack us.
Sorry, Ben. What did he say? He said that Sooth attacked them?
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. All right, anyways.
What attack too?
Speaking to Atlas right now, the last Bastion guy.
Oh, did he? Well, since it appears that we're on cleanup duty, do you want to give me a short version of what happened?
Yeah. So you mentioned the prophecy that was written in the stone here when we spoke a while back, and like I said there, we were going to keep an eye on the Harbingers to make sure they don't do anything stupid about it.
They did something stupid.
Well, we got word that they were going to come out and take a look, and I figured that we should bring a couple of our own and come along to make sure. And we got here, went into the quarry. Looks like they were already here, and fought some of those creatures that are down there. We ended up meeting up with Sooth and his people, and well, there wasn't a whole lot of conversation.
Breaking up.
Oh,
I caught most of it. Said he was talking with Sooth and didn't get a lot out of it.
can you hear me better now?
Yeah, I mean, I never lost.
Okay, I'm actually thinking the problem might be on my end.
Is it me too?
Because when I can't hear you guys, Discord also doesn't pick up my own voice. So I'm wondering if like my computer's like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. Yeah. So he. Oh yeah. So he said when they got there, there wasn't that much talking. Sooth said something about faceless people, and then attacked us.
Damn faceless people. Do they look like this? And I show him the picture. Oh no, it's not. This Sooth is the one that he said there was.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, these are probably the faceless people. And I show him my picture.
Oh yeah. He kind of like shrugs and says, "I didn't see anything except for the miners, but we had a conflict. Tried to limit things, but well, it's hard not to defend yourself. And yeah, I can't help but feel that it caused something to happen. The creatures became more aggressive. We were sort of performing a fighting retreat out here, and one of my Cabal members was very badly injured. Not sure if he's gonna make it." Or did. And he kind of like shrugs and says, like I said, I'm sorry that we've caused problems for you in your city. If there's anything that I can do, or my Cabal can do to make it up to you, I don't think that I'll be allowed back here, but if you find your way back to Albuquerque, we have resources.
Mm-hmm.
I myself am a Thyrsus. I can heal injuries.
Mm.
And yet, yeah, like the damage suffered by your Cabal member was too great.
I was busy healing myself.
No, right.
I tend to prefer to take the brunt of attacks in any battle.
Commendable. It is a minor injury, but injury nonetheless. I have I still have some battle damage from my last encounter, and I show him like the big scrape.
He sort of nods and says, I probably shouldn't cast anything now without permission."
From who?
He nods over at the Vigil.
Vigil, my arm's fucked up. Can you heal me?
Kind kind of like regards the two of you, and then just like nods, and the adamantine arrow guy who's holding onto him undoes the handcuffs.
Thank you.
And Vigil continues to like stare at you the entire time he's doing that, probably just to make sure that he's not trying anything funny.
Right.
But yeah, he sort of puts a hand on the scratch, and it seals itself up after a second.
Thank you very much. That was quite irritating.
He kind of looks at you, Amadine, and says, "Are you injured at all?"
Minor, but nods.
Okay. Yep. Same to you. You're healed.
Hooray! 1 lethal damage.
Yep.
Hey man, that could be the tick box that kills you.
Yep. All right.
Absolutely.
3 to me is that's half. I'm half fucking dead.
Right.
All right. Well,
Thank you.
thank you for letting him use his abilities. It will only secure our victory.
No.
All right. Whatever. Anyway, so to recap the part that I missed out on.
There wasn't that much.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a guess. You let me know how right I was. He was looking around, looking at the other dude to make sure the other dude wasn't doing anything weird.
Yep.
There was a bunch of the molemen,
Mm-hmm.
and then I missed the part, and then the molemen were attacking furiously.
So they met each other like by the where the prophecy was carved into the wall, and then
Okay.
Sue said something about like faceless people and attacked them.
Attack the faceless people.
Attacked Atlas and his boys.
Okay. For some reason, I thought that he attacked the faceless people, and then that's what started like the whole.
Presumably, they were fighting them
already.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
okay.
they seem to pretty much attack anyone who comes in.
Right. So okay, yeah, gotcha. Now it all clicked, like 100% clicked.
Yeah.
I thought it was like all a big misunderstanding type thing where they were fighting faceless, some shit got aggro, and not like a misunderstanding, but either way, it just went crazy.
Yeah.
But I see.
All right, so Sooth is over.
Yeah, a distance away is.
I kind of want to get his half of the story, I guess, but
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. We're right here.
sure.
Let's go talk to that fucker. Is that the guy we met at the Albuquerque place?
Yep, he's the conspiracy like
Nutter?
prepper guy.
Yeah, okay. Doomsayer. Alright. Yeah, let's go talk to that fucker. My statement stands. Now that I know. Now I confirm who he is.
Okay, so
We didn't tell him much.
yeah, so you head over to him. Sorry, I was looking at my notes for something else.
We head over to Ham? Good, I'm still hungry.
Yeah, you head over to him. So to recap, he's like sort of middle-aged, has middle-aged white guy. He's got like short black hair and like thick-rimmed glasses, like classic conspiracy theorist look. And he kind of like just sort of looks at you, and gives a small smile as you approach and like nods and says, "Hello there.
Hey,
Morning.
morning. How are you?
Could be better."
Yes.
Mm.
It seems your curiosity has done you in.
I think it was inevitable.
No, I mean, well, eventually, yes, this would have happened to you, but it didn't need to happen here.
Well, something was going to happen here, I'm sure.
Right, but
Interesting to be a part of it.
is that why? Is that why you're here? You just wanted to be a part of the world ending.
We seeked only to observe, but it seemed to draw us in.
What did?
Well, the whole situation
Do
here.
tell.
We arrived to study the prophecy, which you said was on the wall there, and of course there are creatures which we were able to deal with without too much problem. And then we were beset upon by him and his gang.
So you you weren't doing anything yet?
We had intention of attempting. Well, I don't think that we would be able to break it. It didn't seem like something that would be able to do by ourselves. But Atlas and his people, I think they were possessed by something, perhaps.
What do you mean?
They had no faces when we fought them.
When you were engaged in combat with Atlas and his cabal, they had no faces.
They entered and they were faceless, yes. I think they were perhaps possessed. Somewhat ironic that the last bastion of defense is the weapon wielded to break the world.
All right, and then now Mike is asking Ben, what was? Oh no, I forgot the dude's name. He just said it. The guy.
Atlas.
Atlas. Yeah. I was like, Alter? What? No. Okay, yeah, Atlas. What was his recount like of the? Like he entered, they entered the thing, and then the guy just said something about faceless men and attacked.
Yep.
Okay, so it looked so. All right, so you attacked him because he was faceless?
They had aggressive intent.
Well, they were coming to stop you from proceeding any further, I believe.
Oh, well, perhaps that was their cause. I'm sure if you were there, you would agree that there was nothing that we could do other than defend ourselves.
Well, I'll see. Actually, I will go and take a look.
Sooth just kind of like shrugs.
Other than that, it seems your encounter here has riled everything up. Were you aware of the other creatures that are now aggressive?
Yes, there were quite a few of them. There seemed to be more. I don't know. He gestures down there and says, perhaps our presence drew them out, but doesn't really matter. This is a good one you have here.
A good what?
You're on what stage of that seal breaking prophecy are we on now?
That's enough. Just, it would do best for you to forget everything about that prophecy. Of course you won't. But
He just kind of smiles and shakes his head. I don't expect that we'll be permitted back inside the city, but if you do find anything out, or if it progresses further, I would love to hear about it. We'd be willing to bargain for information, resources, whatever you would like.
Well, I am a deal maker, so maybe we'll see. Ah, shit. This seems
Yep.
like it's tough. Like it's gonna be really tough.
Yep. Yeah. No, it's like I made it one sentence in the Atlas story, and I was like, damn it, mages were fighting each other.
Yep.
All right. So we got to see if they broke something.
Yep.
Because knowing our foe, when the last seal broke with the Sacramento Leeches or whatever it was,
Yeah.
was a trick that he set up to have mages have it happen.
Yep. He set up that vampire to be killed by us.
Yep.
So now he set this up to have these idiots fight
Right. Maybe.
at this place.
Right. Which has got one of the other doors.
Okay, so if the seal hasn't broke and we go down there to solve the problem and we encounter a mage, we cannot fight him.
Right.
Like that's the plan. Like it lured us here because it seems to be it's us. That is really he's making us break seals.
Right.
So yeah, if there is a mage down there, we cannot fight that fucker. We just have to leave. I don't know how. I can try and time us back, knowing what's down there. Like we can go through it. It sucks. We'd have to do it again, but
Yep.
all right.
So you're done talking to the.
Yeah, we're done with him.
Yeah.
I'm walking. And
Alright.
I kind of
Yep.
I slap his wrist and I say, "Bad Doomsayer."
He just kind of like chuckles a little bit.
Mhm.
The adamantine arrow guy next to him just kind of like elbows him in the shoulder, like, "Shut up."
Yep.
And he kind of looks up at you, Gray, and says, "If you need help in there, well, I think we're all gonna go in once we get rid of these guys."
Yeah, we're gonna need help, but at the same time, we need to go over some ground rules about going in there before.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll be over here trying to figure out a way for us to all live.
Yeah. So you walk back over to Cherish, and she says, "Are you done talking to them?"
Yep.
All right.
Sorry, I got a cough.
Okay. She says, "Umbros, I think we're ready to send them back to Albuquerque." Umbros sort of nods and casts a spell, and the like sort of area around him sort of like becomes kind of like sort of blurry as the two are brought forward. He kind of like takes each one and they both disappear. So co-locating them someplace else probably. And see, banishes that effect. Let's see, how many of you are there? There's 4 of them, and 5 of them, 2 of you. So the 7 of you sort of circle up, and Chair says, "All right, well, we best go in there and see what damage they caused."
Well,
Any input?
a lot.
Yeah.
But I can't remember how much of what we know you know, and the more people know, the worse the situation. I know it's hard to believe, but that is true here. Knowledge is the best thing you can have, or the worst thing you can have.
I believe we had a discussion about this, yes.
Okay. So if we go in there and this seal is not broke, then this is the real trap, and the seal will be broken by us going in there and encountering whatever's down there. If that is the case, we are to not do that by any means. Like, if you have retreat spells, use them. if like we are to not fight the mage or group of mages that are waiting down there.
No retaliation. Yes.
Yes.
And that's if, right?
Yeah. That's if the seal is not already broke. If the seal's already broke, shit, can't do anything about it.
It is a difficult situation if we're assuming that there is something down there, and that is the real trap. If we go down there and we're met with opposition, we may be forced to simply give up rather than escape. The exact wording of the prophecy is Clash of Awakened Souls, correct?
Correct.
That may refer to any aspect of clashing. Clash of wills, as you would say, which may be something we're forced to do if we want to escape.
I hate magic. I yell that out. This is so complicated. Robbing art is so much easier.
The way I see it, we have two possible paths at this point. We can simply cordon this area off and make an assumption, or perhaps use some time magic to make a educated guess as to the current state of the seal, or we can go down there and risk breaking it.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I say that, it might be best to use a bit of divination to see if the seal is broken.
Yes, I was. You beat me to it, as in the words.
Yep.
It
Sorry,
might not work.
Again.
I'm not sure how well it will work, given that the last seal that was broken seemed to have some strange temporal properties, but it's worth a shot.
Correct. It might be broken in another... Like, already it's broken. What we're doing is bringing the broken into existence. Something like that.
It's probably something that we shouldn't think about too much, to be honest.
Well, I'm just, I think about a lot of things too much.
She nods.
Alright, so I'll cast, I'll go big. If you're doing divination, I'll do prophecy.
Might as well double check.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because now once you learn the yes or no, we can go a little deeper. So there's a paradox chance for this.
Okay.
Because it's a big spell.
No paradox.
Okay, and 2 success. Oh,
right.
Wait a minute. Did I overroll? Nope. I rolled just enough. I thought I overrolled dice. I get 10 on most of my... Like, 10 is my base for everything. I just grab my whole fucking stack and throw it.
Alright, yeah, so what are you gonna ask? Or are you gonna... Do you want to wait
for divination first, and then we'll use mine for the details.
So, Cherish kind of pauses for a second, and you see her eyes kind of like glaze over and says, My sight is telling me that the seal is broken.
All right.
Can't tell if that's the better or the worse outcome.
Yeah, honestly. Well, do we want to try and elaborate at all? I guess I'll just ask the obvious stupid question. Is the seal broken in our like material realm? What's this world called?
Fallen Realm.
In the Fallen Realm?
Yeah.
So, yes.
Okay.
It is broken across all realities that it exists in.
Okay. So shit. So it's broke. Nothing can be done. Should we
Right.
just seal this off and leave? Put someone.
Church says
Someone spend some experience and make that ban permanent.
the fourth and fifth seal are still intact.
Good.
Are you out of questions?
I have one more.
Okay. Keep going with what you learned. Sorry.
That was all that I
Okay.
looked into.
I guess a thing to ask would be, would going down there solve anything?
There's a possibility it will. I am unable to learn anything more from that, but my guess would be that there may be some information that we can use.
I suppose we did not stick around for the other seal breaking. When that
All right.
one broke, we GTF out.
Indeed.
All right. You.
This would be at least. Did anyone else go back to the Tenekai seal breaking?
There was no seal there.
This may.
That was just That
That was
was
just us trying to kill
Oh.
him.
No,
Yeah.
but the door. I keep thinking that was a seal door. That door that was opening. Wasn't there some kind of door there that, as he died, opened?
that was the result of Cash's paradox. if you're being
Yeah,
like
that's
the like abyss breach thing
Oh,
that happened.
okay. Well, I guess I swear that like, okay, so I cast a big spell. Tenekai died instantly.
No, that's not Tenekai.
Oh.
That was the other vampire.
Oh.
You don't you remember the Tenekai fight where you like were at his base and there was like 5 of them, and then there was like the big abyss tilt thing that made like
It started
ice
flooding and freezing.
and like freezing, like a Terran reality.
Okay. So I remember that fight. I'm mixing head vampires then.
Yo,
Sure.
no, the other vampire, I don't think you ever learned his name.
Oh, so that's why every big vampire is Tenekai, because I only have one name.
Yep.
That's why I don't have another name for other vampires, so he
Yep.
takes the place of both.
Those were the vampires that were working more closely with with Voldemort and his
Right.
deal.
That's what I mean. So I thought Tenekai was the one in that.
Tenekai was never showed any sign of working with them.
Gotcha. And then, like I said, that's because I just never knew the other name. So now too much time has passed, and I'm just superimposing that name everywhere. If it was a vampire, it was Tenekai.
In fact, yeah, Tenekai's whole thing was he said that he had to kill you to like save the city, basically.
Oh,
Mhm.
so fuck, he was kind of right.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
was.
just was like a super big dick about it.
Right. So now I'm thinking about it, and all that went through my head. Like, who the fuck was Tenekai? He was that vampire. No, he's that vampire. Oh, no, that's right. He even said he was trying to kill us to save the city. Damn, he should have just killed us. That would have saved a lot of trouble. Oh, well.
Said you got rid of him.
Here we are, still fighting and trying to solve this problem ourselves, which would have been solved without us here. Anyway, okay, let's now that I remember things correctly. It will be a hell of a fight, I believe. There's some aggro monsters that are just made worse by the seal being broken, so we'll have quite the scrap on our hands to get this information we seek.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could go in with as much like battle knowledge as possible. with prophecy. So is it what ifs for prophecy?
If Y then X, yeah.
Okay.